Hi, this is Dailin. Today I'm going to present my business leader evaluation on Satya Nadella, who is the CEO of Microsoft, succeeding Steve Ballmer in 2014. It was such a mess for this guy to come in when he was appointed as the CEO. Steve's wrong direction caused Microsoft to miss the transition to mobile device. You can see the drop in stock price under Steve's operation now from this chart. Apart from that, Microsoft was suffering from decades of bad reputation for many issues. However, after Satya took over the CEO position, the reorganization he enacted had an incredible effect. 5 years into Satya's tenure, and Microsoft is not only the most valuable public company on the planet, it also had outperformed Apple over the past 5 years. Microsoft's share price surpassed Apple's counterpart by a significant margin. Moreover, under his operation, Microsoft hit the 1 trillion mark in market capitalization out of 300 billion. That is why I want to do research in this guy to find out how he saved the organization. His leadership style reflected his emphasis on structure frame. Bring clarity is the first principle that he says. In an ambiguous situation where there cannot be complete information, that is when leadership will matter. Therefore, in his opinion, structure frame is critical to define the situation. Satya believes in the power of positive leadership and uses terms such as growth mindset and empathy that are reinforced by action. This is the leadership that reflects on his insights of human resource frame, where employees feel inspired and trusted, motivated by purpose, and ready to work with others to achieve common goals. I believe HR frame is his preferred frame because he himself is a proponent of the growth mindset philosophy and connected this philosophy with his success. This can be justified by what he wrote in an email to employees. A culture with a growth mindset requires us to truly understand and share the feeling of another person. Satya's persistence on HR frame ranked him as the best CEO in US. This frame also brought economic benefit for the organization by exceptional engagement with customers, partners, and investors. By this frame, Satya is well respected by employees and increased their motivation to work. Microsoft's vice president evaluated that he has a hugely proactive and incredibly connected listening style, so he's with you. And at Catherine, the HR also commented that you can feel it, you can see the body language, and it doesn't matter if you are an executive or a first-line seller. He has exactly the same quality for listening. From these words, we can conclude that Satya valued people. Satya also set about changing Microsoft's cutthroat and bureaucratic culture after being CEO. He asked people to read the book Nonviolent Communication. Brad Smith, the legal chief, he said it was the first indication that Satya was going to focus on transforming not just the business strategy, but the culture as well. From what I understand, political frame is Satya's least preferred frame. You can reflect on the reading assignment he set to employees. The gesture signaled that Satya planned to run the company differently than Bill Gates and Steve Ballmer. He ended Microsoft's long-standing reputation as a hive of intense corporate infighting. This leadership style allows employees to feel comfortable working with less pressure, so more effective communication can be enacted. And the unethical issue of the power can be reduced. However, it also has a risk of reducing people's motivation to achieve scarce resources. In my evaluation, this guy's first descriptor is clarity, as he defined a goal when he took the position immediately. He's an organized leader with clear strategy. Another element should be empathy. He values the interpersonal communication with people around him, and he is very good listener. In the aspect of gender issue, different genders are embraced by Satya. Many executives are females, and symbolically, Satya first hired after becoming CEO was Pat Johnson, a female engineer. Peggy said that Microsoft has successfully built teams that tap the benefits of a broad range of personality types, regardless of gender. As we talked before, empathy is one of his core values, and he built the connection of this value with innovation. He pointed out that the business should understand the world's trend to innovate. In processing his HR frame, he applied the concept of collaboration to different types of business. He extended Microsoft Office to iOS devices and attained a win-win bargain with Apple. He acquired many companies to make the organization larger, and he shifted the culture toward greater collaboration and inclusion. Satya is still committing to global sustainability. He announced that Microsoft will be carbon negative by 2030, and by 2050, Microsoft will offset all the carbon emitted since the company was founded. To fulfill the goal, the organization started to charge not only direct emissions, but also those from the supply and value chain since 2012. He also set a new 1 billion fund to accelerate the global development of carbon reduction. Satya's main contribution is not the profit he brought to the organization. His true contributions, taking decades, casserole aggression and transforming it into an attitude of productive collaboration with his unique leadership strategy. Alright, to conclude, Azure Frame is his favorite and political frame can be the least preferred. His core value is clarity and empathy. Moreover, he has unique opinions or contribution to gender, innovation, collaboration, etc. many issues. Thank you for listening. And here's my work cited for this research. Thank you.